22. So Monday Night Raw just hit its lowest non-rating holiday episode. So this was the lowest rating in the history of Raw that doesn't count on the holiday. Of course, we always want to not count the holiday because a lot of people ain't trying to watch wrestling on a holiday. But this episode just alone is the lowest episode in Raw history, and we've been getting these lows for the last couple of years. So it always been a topic on why W ratings continue to go down. We all have opinions at the end of the day. Nobody's saying anything factual. A lot of people like to come on and saying something factual, but at the end of the day, ain't saying nothing factual. Everything just opinion. So I'm gonna give y'all my opinion right now on why the W ratings are continuing to drop. We all know W is a television show. They call it sports entertainment. So when you are a television show, you need compelling characters. You need good writing. When you see movies and TV shows like Game of Thrones, a lot of people love Game of Thrones. I haven't seen the show before, but on my timeline on Twitter, people talk about different characters they like and they dislike. And they have when a character do something, they have when a character get killed off. They are hype. I'm seeing people, I can't wait for Game of Thrones to come on Sunday. After the show over, they still talking about Game of Thrones because people see it's good writing and like the characters. They can relate to certain characters. I just got done watching Endgame the other night. People talking about Captain America. People talking about Iron Man. They still talking about it. They've been waiting for this movie to come out since Infinity War. So people was able to latch on these characters. And a lot of people love the Avengers movie so much. They love so many characters and they keep on talking about it. At the end of the day, W the same thing. It's all entertainment. And the W, one thing they do not have characters that people are invested in. They don't have the good writing. So, when you watch something that's every Monday and Tuesday, you want a reason to actually watch it. Back in the day, when you had someone like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was a beer drinker, raised hell, wasn't a typical babyface, had the evil boss, and Vince McMahon, you could relate to that because it's something you would love to actually do when you watch this in fantasy world, watching a guy like Austin who going against his boss, drinking beer, kicking his ball ass, doing all type of outrageous stuff. And people connect to Stone Cold Steve Austin, so you was hooked. You was waiting for Stone Cold to hit that Stone Cold Stunner on this man, and when he did it, the crowd erupted, and that's why one of the most memorable segments in WWE history because you was waiting for Stone Cold just to hit that stunner on Vince McMahon. In today's WWE, you don't really get that like you used to get. When certain characters do something that just get under your skin, and once the babyface get to that hill, it explodes the audience. And W do not have like they used to back in the day. When I was watching like NXT, right? Now, a guy like Johnny Gargano, he is not, quote unquote, your typical character in the WWE. But the good writing between him and Tommaso Ciampa got me to become a fan of someone like Johnny Gargano. He was able to sell me on the story of feuding with Tommaso Ciampa. So I became a fan of Johnny Gargano. W can do it, but you need the writing to help the certain characters who are not like a Stone Cold or Rock. They can't be those characters, but when you give them good writing, you can do something with them to make people say, you know what, I want to tune in and watch this such and such character every Monday and Tuesday. When you watch WWE, Raw, and SmackDown, you're not really getting a soap opera. Because that's wrestling is a soap opera at the end of the day for male and female fans. And it's not that. It's just a show you watch every Monday and Tuesday. You get a bunch of rematches, 50-50 booking, and that's it. We get no cliffhanger ends to shows. Remember back in the day when Sting came against NWO, the crowd was going crazy, pointing back at Hulk Hogan. It was awesome. And that was your cliffhanger episode for WCW Nitro. You wanted to tune in next Monday. You connect to all these characters of the story building. The W does not tell a story. When your show is about storytelling, we do not get storytelling on SmackDown or Raw. The whole show is not storytelling. We got a lot of filler, and that's it. That's the main problem with the WWE. Why somebody just want to just watch a bunch of regular wrestling matches every Monday and Tuesday with no meaning? You need stories to get invested in these matches. That's why, as a wrestling fan, I always remember segments over matches because the segments solely on having the matches. Or I prefer the epic segments or the epic matches. The match is secondary to me. I want the story and I want to get involved why I should want to watch this match. And they don't give you a good reason why you want to watch certain matches. And that's the problem with the WWE. You gotta be like movies and TV shows with your writer, with your characters. And we don't get that with the WWE. We don't get it at all. I can't name an individual as of right now that I gotta say, oh, I gotta tune in next week, Monday or Tuesday, to watch this certain individual. Back in the day, I was always looking forward to Raw and SmackDown. On my timeline, there's no people talking, oh man, Raw in a couple of days, I can't wait to see such and such do this. You don't get that from W. And it's a television show, but they do not give you that. To me, the last time someone was a compelling character, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for next week, is when they had William Regal as the Raw GM, and he had him cut the show off. That was a cliffhanger episode, because I love what they was doing with William Regal. Stuff like that, that's intriguing, but we do not get that with Raw or SmackDown. The only thing we get is a match is a tag team match most of the times. It ends the show, and that's it. We don't get anything to make us say, oh, I gotta tune in next week to see such and such. And they just do not do that right there. It's a television show, but they don't tell stories. You probably get 1 or 2 stories and that's it. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, they told a good story. People actually tuned into that SmackDown episode for the contract signing, and it was their highest rated SmackDown since last year, October. But you don't always get an entire show of storytelling. Can you imagine you watching a movie and like, okay, say like a 2-hour movie, and you can say like 70 minutes of the movie is just no storytelling, and all of a sudden you get actually like, I need something to build up this movie. Like when I watched Endgame, I mentioned it again. Endgame was like 45 to 50 minutes of storytelling. Then we got to the action. Because once the action happened, I was invested because I was watching what they was doing to get to the end of the movie. And it was an epic movie. And the W does not give you that. You gotta be like a TV show. You gotta be like a movie. You gotta build a story to get people involved. And once that match happens, you want to watch. And that's why back in the day, pay-per-views feel a lot special. These days, a lot of pay-per-views don't feel special. And that's why I look forward to NXT takeovers, because NXT takeovers, they have the matches set already. And you have a story built for every match. And that's why when it comes to NXT, I don't gotta watch it weekly. I can see the build. I'm like, okay, now I see why this feud is going on. Now I see why this match is happening. And NXT does that for me. I give them credit for that right there. But Raw and SmackDown, they just don't give you a lot of story build-up to watch certain matches. Certain matches you watch and pay-per-view don't feel special at all. Rock Austin, that's what everybody say, Rock Austin, WrestleMania 17 vignette, they call it the best of all time because it gives you so hype. You get that goosebumps just watching the old vignettes. When I watched the W Network, WCW back in the day, the vignettes got you hype. Rock, Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam. Oh my God, the vignettes was epic. The story was compelling, and you wanted to see Rock versus Brock Lesnar. And I wanted to see the match so bad because the vignettes. We don't get great vignettes anymore like we used to. For some reason, the W, they just not, they don't have the same writers to tell a compelling story with the characters. Now, even though these talents, they are not like the golden era talents, good writers can still help them out. It's a 50-50 thing. As I said, Johnny Gargano, he's not a character, but the storytelling with him and Tommaso Ciampa got me involved with the storyline, and I really enjoyed it. So until the W learn how to go back to writing stories, the ratings will continue to go down because you need a reason to tune in to watch the TV show. I just don't want to watch the TV show with just action and no storytelling. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of fan. I need storytelling with my stuff. That's why I love movies like Saw. Because Saw gives you a storytelling. Even though it's gory stuff in the movie, it still gives you a story. A story is always important to make you look forward to something. So if the W want to have ratings go up, you gotta tell a compelling story. That's why a lot of people say, it ain't no point in watching. I can take a couple weeks off because there's nothing compelling to keep me around and watch. Just having a bunch of good matches is not good enough. You need this story. Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Batista, Authority. That was a good storyline. So it got people invested when Daniel Bryan won the belt. We get them once in a while, but back in the day, we actually got a lot more with mid-carders, the women, the main events. We all got stories told. And you get 1 or 2 stories told, and that's it. Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan was the last good story told in WWE. And you only get 1 story that's told. I need a story told for 3 hours on Monday, 2 hours of SmackDown. I want it to be like a movie, and I want it to be like an actual TV show like Game of Thrones, The Wire, Breaking Bad, stuff like that. We need stuff to build up, and we do not get build up stuff in the W because they do not have the good creativity as they used to do, like back in the day with the wrestlers and the writers. But at the end of the day, the writers still can help the wrestlers out. Just give them an actual storyline, and it can work out for certain individuals who not the characters like from the golden era. So y'all seen this video right here. Give me y'all thoughts on why y'all believe the W ratings are continuing to go down. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.